be making ultra fudgy brownies. You're gonna need 8 oz of chocolate, your choice whether you want dark chocolate, milk chocolate, or a mix of both. 3/4 cup melted butter, 1/4 cup white sugar, or 1 cup white sugar and 1/4 brown sugar, 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour, 1/4 cup of cocoa powder, and 1 teaspoon salt. And optional if you want to add 1 teaspoon of espresso powder to make the chocolate flavor more intense. So first you're going to want to roughly chop your chocolate and save half, like here, and put half in a bowl to melt in their microwave. And also optional if you want to cut some chocolate squares to put on top of the brownies later before they go baking, so they'll have like pockets of chocolate. You can do that as well. So when you microwave chocolate or you melt chocolate, you have to do like 15-second intervals so that it doesn't like seize up and become really bubbly. So I just finished microwaving the chocolate, and you can see that it's not bubbly, it's very creamy and like liquidy, and it's just what you want yours to look like. And it's okay if there's like little clumps because it's gonna melt since it's still hot. So you can put that to the side. So next you're gonna wanna melt 3/4 cup of butter in the microwave. Again, this isn't as hard to melt as chocolate. You just have to do like 10 seconds and keep checking on it. So choose a bowl that's like pretty big that you can hold all of your final batter inside of. So add your melted butter inside of your bowl and add your sugar. And get a whisk, and you have to whisk it really hard. So by now you can probably smell the vanilla. Can you smell it, Yaya? So now you want to add your melted chocolate from earlier. It should be cooled down by now because you added eggs, so if you add hot chocolate, it's gonna like become scrambled eggs. Next, you want to add all of your dry ingredients. So in here, I have the flour, the cocoa powder, and the salt. And you want to sift it through so that there's no lumps. So take a spatula or a wooden spoon if you want and gently fold in the dry ingredients. Don't whisk it really aggressively, just gently fold it in. Now is the last time you're going to be able to mix everything in, so make sure it's well incorporated. Preheated oven at 180 Celsius or 350 Fahrenheit. And we'll check back in 20 to 25 minutes. And it's been 25 minutes, so we're gonna take it out of the oven. Look at that. You can see the pockets of chocolate when we added it on top. And it's quite hot, so be careful. And now you have to let it cool. This is the hardest part in the whole recipe. You have to let it cool, like completely. You have to make sure that when you go like this, you can't feel any warmth. You can touch the pan. You have to wait a while. While it's still warm, I recommend adding sea salt. Whether you want to add white sea salt like this, or pink sea salt. I like this one more because it contrasts the chocolatey flavor and all of the sweetness with a little bit of saltiness. Make sure you use flaky salt though, because if you add table salt or kosher salt, it's just not as good. So we let our brownies cool down for a while and we took them out of the pan. And now we just have the parchment paper underneath, but you can't really see that. We decided to cut ours by 16th, so we're gonna do 4 and 4. So I think doing it 4 by 4 is the best because these pieces aren't too big, but they're also not too small. They're a little bit uneven, but it's okay because it's what the taste. It's about the taste, not the looks. So, just as a final touch, I'm adding a little bit more sea salt. And when you serve this, you can serve it with vanilla milk, which is just milk with a little bit of vanilla and heavy cream, or you can just serve it with normal milk, again to contrast the flavor from the chocolatiness, so like something light and refreshing. So this is the final product. We put it on a nice plate and stacked it up really nicely. You can see the corners aren't burnt, but they're crispy. The inside is fudgy and chewy, and the top has like this flakiness and the sea salt and the little pockets of chocolate. Thanks for watching. Hope you try this.